Odds we see a physically different Luka for the 2022-2023 NBA season.
I think physically different. I think we will. I don't think we will see. It might not be what we're all kind of hoping for. Of like, can he come back thin and even muscular? Even can he come back a little bit ripped up Rambo style? I think that's going to take probably more time. But I do feel like Luka hears the noise. Not just from the outside, okay? Now you're getting it from, like, Jason Kidd's talking about, hey, are we ready to be committed to an offseason so that when we get into May and June, we're physically prepared? And that's side eye over at you, Luka. I think everybody's aware of it. He's heard enough of it. And so I think he will definitely come in noticeably better shape, but probably not to the extent that maybe he will even 2 or 3 years from now when he really matures and understands, okay, this is where I have to take it. But I feel confident he will come in looking better, more svelte, Wolchuk.
Yeah, I think that he has to. I think he knows his responsibility, and I think he will absolutely take it upon himself to show up in much better conditioning, no question about it. I don't know that his body type is going to ever be that where he's going to be looking like a LeBron, right, or anybody that's just, completely just ripped and buff and toned. It'd be amazing if he was. I mean, good gosh, can you imagine a Luka Doncic like that? But
yeah, it would be scary. But maybe he's more like Carmelo, where Carmelo ended up getting in shape later on in his career, and it was just thin. It wasn't like, oh, you look ripped
like
and muscular. Yeah, or like Jokic, who just looks thinner and less doughy, for sure.
But I do think he's going to be in better shape.
Yeah, I think that Luka does hear the noise. And I don't know if it's noise. I mean, I don't think Luka really. I don't think he likes criticism. I think he's really a sensitive person. I really do.
And the 7-2 wants a percentage. I mean, I'm willing to go 90% here. I'm very confident.
Yeah. I just feel like that he hears these things, but then we talk about him going back overseas, playing more basketball. For Luka playing more basketball, maybe that's his way of cardio. Maybe that's his way of being in shape. Maybe it's like, it's not important for me to be in the gym or working on, lateral drills or cone drills or any of these things. Maybe it's more important for me just to keep playing basketball. And that's his way of getting in shape. He's like, well, as long as I keep playing basketball, I'll be fine. So I don't know. I don't know if you'll physically see. I was kind of thinking that maybe that's going to be something later in life. Maybe it's.
It might be.
It's like LeBron James spends like $1 million a year making sure that he, nutrition and weightlifting and whatever things he has to do to get him through. I mean, look at the number of games LeBron's played in his life, and the extra games even through playoffs and championship series. And stuff like
it's ridiculous.
He still plays at such a high level.
Yeah,
and I would hope that maybe that someday Luka would go to LeBron James and ask him how. I don't see. This is going to sound terrible. I don't see Luka having the type of longevity that we saw from Dirk. I don't see that. I don't think
that's a rarity. You have somebody that plays for one organization for 20 years.
I don't see a 20-year run with Luka.
No,
I really don't.
No, yeah, and with all the usage too, like Dirk was not like a super high usage player the way that like a Luka is, and LeBron, when you compare somebody to LeBron, that is the far and away outlier where LeBron is a genetic freak, and then quickly it seemed like learned, hey, I got to do a lot of things to invest in my body because he was going deep playoff runs every single year.
Yeah, I think, when you start to talk about the 2 or 3 extra years, LeBron, seriously, I mean, those championships, you just think about add up the playoff games.
Yeah, it's an extra couple of seasons.
Extra couple of seasons for sure. And hopefully, hopefully the Mavs will continue to be in like deep playoff runs like they just had. They played 18 games, but there were times where I felt like Luka, come on, man, just hang in there. You look like you're a little sluggish right now.
Last night he definitely looked like he was tired.
He was
exhausted.
Like tired. Yeah, and then here's talking about going overseas and playing. I appreciate him wanting to play for God and country and all that stuff. But
great point you made though. Maybe he does think if I just keep playing basketball, I'll stay in shape. But I think during Cross with Mike, he made the point as well. Well, no, I mean when you're in the off season, you need to focus on other things, not just playing basketball to really work on your physical conditioning.
Yeah.